Collector's Corner here. Today we'll be taking a look at Legacy United Hotshot from the Cybertron universe. As you can see, he's in box. Legacy United, he's Deluxe class. Hotshot on the side. There's obligatory product shots. The Legacy 40 years artwork. Very nice. Off the bottom. That's it, folks. Let's open it up and take a look. So, here he is in his vehicle mode. As you see, he's very much like the original one. The very sleek Chrysler Me 412 lookalike. It's actually a fairly nice update. I mean, let's get a comparison right off the bat here. It's pretty close. I mean, he is smaller. See that he's actually smaller. It's a bit smaller than the original. The original was quite beefy, but he's still really nicely done. He's missing a spoiler paint back here. Doesn't have the actual yellow there. He does come with his cyber key, super teeny tiny cyber key. And he does come with his gun. Used to be the launcher and the missile. He does roll. Nice four wheels. They are pinned. All the front ones are pinned. The back ones apparently just pegged in somehow. Anyway, that's the bottom. Pretty much the same bottom as the original one. Except he does hide away the head better. This guy was just looking at you, always. Anyway, that's his vehicle mode. Let's get on to the robot mode, shall we? For some more comparisons, well, we had the original. It's a bit larger. We have Legacy Armada Hotshot. We have Legacy Sideburn, and we have Transformers Prime. This guy, Hotshot. He is a bit larger than the other, than Legacy Armada and Transformers Prime Hotshot, and of course this guy. But he's not quite as large as this guy, as we saw. Anyway, getting down to transformation. Surprisingly, it's very similar. To the original, with a couple of modifications. First, you pull out the doors. This is exactly the same as the original. Then you pop up the windshield. Pop up the back pop up the back from the legs, and rotate it around like so. You open up the front of the car, rotate it down to form the shoulders, and here's where it gets different. You pull up the head from behind. Back here you have a panel to pull up. Close the backpack, and the panel slides behind his head. You hold it up like so. And for the legs, you need to open, separate first. Then we need to open the panels and extend the legs. Extend the legs. Open up the feet, the ankle tilt. Fold out the toe. Close the panel. Do the same thing on the other side. Open up the panel. Extend the leg. Close the panel. And flip out the toe. Get it back. And then we have Legacy Cybertron universe hotshot in his robot mode. He's very similar to the original. Take a look at his head. Yep, very similar to the original head sculpt. His crest on his head is now done in opaque yellow instead of the translucent yellow of the original. Why is this not pegging in correctly? Yeah, very odd. Anyway, turn it around. Yep, this is true to the original design. His backpack and his windshield flap, butt flap. Same thing with the arm, windows here. Exactly the same in the original. See it in a bit when we start the comparisons. It looks pretty good. I mean, I think if you don't have the original, I do believe it's a decent update. Now, for articulation, the head can look up quite a bit, can't look down, can rotate 360 degrees. His shoulders can move up at that hinge, hit his head. He can move up at, oh, that's it. Well, no. He can move up at this hinge, in at this hinge, just a bit, in and out. He has bicep swivel. He has an elbow, 90 degrees of elbow. And he actually has, if we remove his door panel, because it is movable, he does have wrists. It's kind of hard to access when the door panel is attached. Panel is attached. He does have a waist swivel, which the original did not have, which is excellent. He does have forward movement, much broader range than the original. Back, also better range than the original. Out, better range than the original. 90 degrees of knee bend. He has a toe joint that can move up but not down, and he has ankle tilt. Why is his backpack, excuse me for a second, as to why his backpack is not pegging in. And for comparison, here we have him with the original version, which is a bit taller, and with Legacy Armada Universe hotshot, which is quite a bit smaller. So he's somewhere in between. Now his one remaining feature, which did make the transition, is his deployable wings. On the original, these wings were spring-loaded. They would deploy with a key, and the cyber key was inserted into his back. And they were also translucent yellow, like his windshield and windows, and his head crest over here. Let me try to deploy these. There he is with his yellow wings deployed. On the new one, you can barely see the wings behind his shoulders, which is kind of sad. But they are there. I don't see them from the back. Curiously, the red wings were the ones that were present on the Legends of Cybertron version. This teeny tiny little figure had opaque red wings that were deployed manually instead of with a cyber key. In any case, he's actually a pretty decent figure overall, all things considered. He's much better of an upgrade than Cyber was. And he's slightly better upgrade than Armada is, too. I mean, just the sheer size of him is much better. I think overall, he's not a bad figure. If you don't own the original, this is a good substitute. If you do own the original, you will appreciate the added articulation, the waist, The waist and the ankle tilts are major improvements. The wrists too, but you need to remove the doors from his hands. He can, of course, hold his blaster. And overall, I think he's a pretty decent figure. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this content, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow us on Patreon, and check out the collection website at the link in the description. Thank you.